Hello. Okay. I've had lunch. And you know what? Food helps me feel better. You too, eh, Floyd? Yeah. Food. Feeling an empty spot in your stomach, that spot holds a lot of the anxiety. A lot of us know that, eh? Food calms you down. Food makes you eases a lot of things. You just have to eat the right food. So I've got my morning class. Let's see, we're at 5 to 1. I just finished my lunch. You want to get at that window, don't you? You can't right now because I've got something sitting there, and if you bump that, it will fall. She doesn't care. It's Floyd looking outside. So at this point, I would love to have, what would I love to have? I would love to have, that deep fried cheesecake that they had at school. That was really good. I had it, and it was delicious. No, not anymore. I'm going to go for a walk this afternoon because I have these new socks. These new socks that I mentioned on Facebook that I bought yesterday. And they have no seams around the toe area. And my Nike socks had seams. And they're thinner, and hopefully they won't bunch up and things like that. I have trouble with socks. In my sneakers, I have to sometimes stop and pull the socks so that they don't bunch up and things like that. And in these boots, because they're such snug boots, you put your foot in. Hi, Floyd, sweetie, yeah. And you put your foot in, and the socks are, pulled up, and there's something there. And I don't think there's enough room for you, dear. Oh, yeah, no, she's not going to try. Oh. So, the toes are pulled, not pulled back, but the socks are pulled against the toes, and my one nail, because of all the walking that I did years ago, that one actually turned black for a couple of years, which is typical of walker or runner's toe. And it's only in the last few years that it has recovered, and only because I go to get a pedicure done every now and then that the nail is at all, nice looking. But it's tender, it's sensitive. It is the first one affected if there's anything wrong with a shoe. So. Isn't it nasty that I have something in the window and you can't go there? Oh, but it's still warm in here, isn't it? Yes, so. This is my pride and joy. I have loved glass block for such a long time. So when we built our house, that's one of the things that I said I wanted glass block in it. I got it only in a few places, in a couple of windows, okay, like a bathroom window. And this time around, when we were building this, I said I wanted glass block as a wall. And I got it. and it's beautiful, and I'm happy. I have to do a cleaning on it, but I just like it. Totally different bathroom than when we built our house. Yeah, the bathrooms, yeah, learned, I guess. You learn. Bad way to learn, but my husband's business went bankrupt and we lost everything. So, suffice it to say, we are not in that house anymore. Nowhere near it. But this is a way more beautiful bathroom than we ever had in that house. And, I'm glad we got to this. And hopefully we'll get to lots more. As you can see, I would rather talk to a cat than an inanimate camera. Even a cat that is ignoring me. And watching the dust motes as they float by. Yeah, I see you're watching the dust motes. Mm-hmm. So my morning class is progressing. I just found an article in the newspaper as I was reading it over lunch that I will use. I'll just figure out where to put it in. I'm trying to make sure that grammar does not take over this week. And, yeah, I just got distracted by the radio. I should have turned it off, shouldn't I? Dust motes distract you, so I guess I'm like a cat. Easily distracted by what's going on around me. Yeah, cat. Cat-like. Cat lady? No. I have set a limit on the number of cats we can have. We cannot have more than 4 cats. Let's see if we stick to that, but no more than 4 cats. That window is dirty because we have a shower here, and so when you steam it up, that radio is rather loud. The water runs down, the steam runs down, it condenses when it hits the cold window. Well, it's not really a cold window, but it's cooler. Yeah. We have the blinds there, but I leave them up. Well, somewhat up, because every other house is very far away from us, so no one can see it. There were some Canadians on board that Italian cruise line ship that tipped, but they are safe. So those are the only Canadians that were involved. Just heard that. Of course, being in Canada, that's what you'll hear on the Canadian news. If any Canadians were killed. Pretty bad this morning when I saw those pictures. Holy smokes. Yeah, there's always got to be something going on in the world, eh? Okay, the Leafs didn't do well last night, unfortunately. Hopefully they will do better next time. Talk to you later. I'm doing all right.